2/8 cubed. Let's go. All right, we got to take an exponent of this fraction, two things that maybe you're not super comfortable with. Let's remember what an exponent is. When I have something to the third power, it means I'm going to take that thing times itself. So I'm going to have that thing 3 times. So this literally means I'm going to do 2/8 times 2/8 times 2/8. Now, another way to think about this exponent is I can take the cube with the third power and I can apply it to the numerator and I can apply it to the denominator, because here, look at this, for example. If I wrote this as 2 cubed over 8 cubed, you see how that's the same thing as what I wrote out above? It's 2 times 2 times 2. Oh, that's 2 cubed. 8 times 8 times 8, that's 8 cubed. So I could just cube the fraction, meaning multiply it by itself, like I showed you, or I could take the numerator and cube it, and I could also take the denominator and cube it. And if I simplified both of those, I would get the right answer, provided that I didn't make any mistakes. But see, a good mathematician is always a little bit clever. A good mathematician is always looking for a shortcut, as long as it's a legal shortcut, right? Like you can't break the rules to make a shortcut. But as long as it's a legal shortcut, a good mathematician is always looking for one. Here's a little shortcut that I noticed that you should look out for in problems going forward. Whenever you can simplify a fraction, it may be to your benefit to do so. See, 2/8 is not yet simplified. And 2/8 I could simplify by dividing the numerator and the denominator both by 2, couldn't I? I could really rewrite that 2/8 as 1/4. And so this problem, 2/8 cubed, I could have made it a little bit simpler if I had done 1/4 cubed. And why is that simpler? Well, let's look at the way we did this problem down below. We can cube the numerator and cube the denominator like I showed you up here. Let's cube the numerator, 1 cubed. That's really easy, isn't it? 1 cubed is just 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. 4 cubed, well, that's a little harder, but that's not terrible. 4 times 4 is 16. Times another 4, well, you might need to do some long multiplication for that, but that's 64. And that's way easier than doing 2 cubed and 8 cubed, which is what we're going to need to do up above. And I promise you that if you had done all this right, you would have ended up with this answer anyway. It's just that this was the clever way. This was the easy way to do it. So hopefully you're looking for that. Our answer here is A, 1/64 or 1/64. And if you got that, great thinking.